Hey there, kiddos. This is the lesson for the fourth grade class. Guys, I'm sorry I couldn't be there today, but I want to tell you a little bit about what I'm expecting of you. Today is going to be a work day to try to get as far with your pumpkin as you possibly can. There's one more step after this, but it will be really fun and really quick, and it's going to really tie everything together at the end. So just stick with it, trust me on it. Remember, we're looking for a waxy finish. That means you cannot be sitting there with kind of a loosely, lightly drawn area. You really want to try to cover every bit of that paper you can. So you know where your work is. It's on your fourth grade shelf. Once you finish watching this video, one person from the class can go get the pile and two people can pass the piles out to get them back to everybody. On the shelves over there as well, to the right side of the shelves, over near the kind of the class shelves there, you'll see the tins of all of the Prismacolor colored pencils. So please, every partner set, get one tin for each of you, and remember there's two stacks of colored pencils in there. All right, knowing all that, let me tell you guys just a little bit about what I'm expecting of you. So you're trying to get these pumpkins colored in, right? So what you're going to need to do is get your pencils out and get to work on it. Well, you're going to be sitting there and you're going to be adding color bit by bit. Hold on, I'm going to add a little bit of orange onto my pumpkin here. And so when you're going along and you're adding your colors to your pumpkin, so this is me just kind of doodling along on my little digital drawing pad here, and you're going, remember one thing, the closer you get to the bottom or the outside edges of your pumpkin, the darker the colors are going to get. You're going to want to make sure you're creating shadows there because this is going to be a, well, somewhat spherical object, okay? So make sure that you're getting your shading to go so that you're, so let's say that I'm going to create like a deep, dark, purpley blue for my shadow. I want to put that dark color near kind of the top and bottom edges of my pumpkin and blend it into my orange along the outside edge. And in case you forgot, because some of you guys are not kind of fully committing to it, those shadows also follow those seams in the middle of your pumpkin. So I like working one section at a time around my pumpkin as I close in on the end, just to kind of add those more polished layers of shadow and light. On my desk somewhere, there is the example one that I was showing you guys before that I was physically doing with the colored pencils with you. So if you wanted to get a chance to look at that, I'm sure the sub can show you that so that you guys can check out kind of what it is, the more polished you get into it over time, okay? So that's really what you're going to be doing. You're just going to be adding as much light and shadow into your pumpkin as you possibly can. I also want you not to worry about the background because we're going to be adding something totally different in the background. So please don't draw anything around your pumpkin. Just focus on the pumpkin itself. Now, if you want to create some sort of detail within the mouth or the eyes, that's totally fine. So if you're looking for somewhere to spend a little extra time because you're just going to say adamantly, I am done with my pumpkin, there's no possible, additional bit that I could possibly do. It's at least as polished as Mr. King's, and it better be that much, that far worked, or else I'm going to blame you. Yeah, then you can work on details in the eyes or some other little piece like the stem that you really want to add a little extra flair to, okay? So guys, get as far as you possibly can. I'd like these pumpkins to basically be done and ready for the very last step next class, all right? So I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I wish I was able to today, but get flying along with us, and I'll be there next week, and we will finish these out, all right? Okay, guys, miss you all. See you next time.